Hi, I'm Buddy, and welcome to your 30-minute yoga class. Today's class is going to be about grounding your energy. And what that means is when we build strength in our hips and our legs, we feel more solid, we feel stronger. So we're going to be doing poses today that will help you feel grounded in your body and feel like you've got some really good base of support. Now, before we get started, let's make sure you have enough space around you to move. Today I'll be using a sturdy armless chair like this one. I'm going to go barefoot, but if you want to use shoes, please do so. And one thing, remember, always modify any pose. This is your practice. Have some water nearby if you get thirsty. A water bottle or a glass of water is always good. And I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. If you want to use a yoga mat, you can as well. Let's get started. Come to a seated position. And as you're in your chair, move a little bit forward on the chair. And just start to rock your hips side to side for a second. Now we're going to start here for just a moment. I want to ground your body. So let's take a big breath. Inhale, arms up, and then right to your center as you exhale. Good. Do that again. Take a breath. Inhale, rise. Open your palms up here, facing each other, thumbs facing up, and then exhale, center. Do this one more time. Scoop your arms up, rise, and then to your center, exhale. Okay, now let's do this. Bring your hands on your legs. Move your feet back. We're going to come back to a standing position. So lean forward, push your body up, and stand up. Now I'm going to move my chair out of the way just a little bit so I have a little more space. What I want to do is bring your hands to your heart center. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Let's start with scooping the arms again. Ready? Arms side, scoop the arms. Inhale. And then exhale, center. So notice again as you start to ground into your body, begin to inhale, straighten the legs out. And then let your knees bend. So I want to feel a little bit of a grounding sitting down through your hips. Do it again. Scoop the arms up, rise, and then exhale, center. So again, we feel the grounding. And I love starting with this movement because it allows us to feel our feet and our hips grounding. Now listen, if you need to go a little bit slower, go slower. If you want to go faster, you can go faster. Breathe, exhale. I'm so happy that you're here today with me to move with some yoga. Do it one more time. Sweep your arms up. And then to your center, exhale. Okay, let's bring it back to our chair. So we started with standing just a little bit. Now we're going to come back to the chair. And again, we're feeling our feet flat on the floor. Our knees are bent. Our shoulders are out of the ears and your spine is long. Bring your hands on your thighs. Let's begin with a Sun Salutation. And the reason we do this is to build some heat, bring some blood flow to the muscles, and also just bring some movement. So hands on the legs, hands to the sides. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Now exhale, bring them back to your thighs. And I want you to lean forward a bit, like you're leaning towards the camera, towards me. Now, inhale, lean back, lift your chest. And then exhale, come forward again. Now, sweep your arms up, rise, inhale. And then right to your center, exhale. Now do that again with me. Hands to the sides. Sweep your arms up, inhale, lift. And then exhale, hands on your thighs. Lean forward as you hinge forward. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest. So just a small movement. Exhale, come forward, breathe. Bring your arms up, sweep your arms up, using your core muscles through your abdominals and to your center. Hold here for a second. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see a little bit what's happening with our back together. So bring your hands to the sides. Sweep your arms up in the lift, chest up. Now exhale, hands on your thighs, hinge forward. So notice I'm just leaning a little bit more forward, but I'm not rounding my back. And I want you to do the same thing. Now inhale, lift. So you notice my arms are straightening out. I exhale, come forward again, breathe. And now sweep your arms up. So again, lean back as you lift the arms up. And to your heart center. Remember, you don't have to lift the arms all the way up. You can just lift them shoulder level or as high as you like. One more time. Hands to the sides. Scoop the arms up, rise and lift. Exhale, hands on your legs as you lean forward. Hold it for a moment, breathe. And now inhale, lift your chest, so lean back. Good. Exhale, come forward one more time, breathe. And now sweep your arms up, rise and lift your chest. And right to your center. Now you stay right there. I'm going to move my chair back to where we were. And now we're going to introduce a new movement through your shoulders. So let's have you place your hands on the sides of your chair and then move forward to the edge of your chair. So again, your feet are flat and your knees are bent. Now take your hands to your sides. Just lift your shoulders up to you like this. Inhale and then exhale, kind of like you're shrugging your shoulders. Do that again, ready? Shoulders go up and shoulders go down. Now this is called elevation and depression through your shoulder blades. So do that again. Shoulders go up, we elevate, and then we depress your shoulders up. So as you're dropping your shoulders, it's as if you're getting taller. Do it again. Shoulders go up, and then shoulders go back and breathe. Again, shoulder up, inhale, lift, and then exhale. Now let's incorporate a little bit more of the upper body. So bring your hands on the sides of the chair. Now do the same thing. Shoulders go up, but now this time I want you to send the energy in. Drop your shoulders. Good. Again, shoulders go up, and then shoulders go down. Now let the arms come down the sides and reach your fingertips towards the sides. Good. Ready? Shoulders go up, and then press your fingertips towards the sides of the chair. One more time. Lift up, and then pressing down through your shoulders. Beautiful. From here, add some shoulder circles around. And as you're circling your shoulders around, just open your chest, leading with your elbow, and notice your thumbs are facing up. Good. It's so good to move our body every day because why? We want to make sure that we stay injury-free, but we keep the muscles moving. Go the other direction. We keep the muscles moving, and we're still having some blood flow. The heat's moving. And we're able, when we move every day, it helps us do a whole lot of things a lot easier. Do it. 2 more breaths here. 2 more circles forward. Good. And then 1 more circle. Now let's add this on. Shake your hands up for a second. Shake your shoulders out. And then bring your hands back on your legs. Now, this time, move back just a little bit on your chair. Move your feet back as well. Take an inhale, long spine, and then exhale, just blow out. Ah. Now this time we'll make a change. Inhale again. And then exhale goes, ah. Now this time, inhale, lift your chest. Bring your hands on your legs. I want you to lean forward just a little bit. Hinge forward from the hips. Now you're using your arms, lift up out of the chair and come just halfway. Hold it. This is called chair pose, as if you're sitting in a chair. Now, lean back, let your hips touch the edge of the chair and sit back down. So that was chair pose. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my side position again. So again, you're here in position, hands on your legs, hinge forward, lift your chest. Now, using your arms, we push up, come to chair pose. So you can feel your legs working. Yeah, this is like a mini squat, but we're supported with a hand on your legs. Lean back, let your hips come down, and take a break. Good, that was easy. That was our chair pose. Do it again. Hands on your legs here. Inhale, chest up. Lean forward and push your body up. So again, we're working on strength. We're working on grounding your energy through your feet and your hips. Hips come back and gently have a seat. Take a moment. Right, take your hands on the sides and now just rock your hips side to side. So when we do little movements like that, the chair pose or when we're doing coming out of the chair itself, mini squat, our legs get a lot of work. We're gonna do it one more time. Bring your hands to the sides, scoot forward a little more on the chair, in front of the chair. Hands on the legs, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean forward and lift up and hold it. Good. Lift your shoulders down and back. Good. And then lean back, hips come down, and take a break. Now remember how we did the shoulders elevating and depressing down? Let's just try that for a moment. Shoulders go up, inhale, elevate, and then exhale, we depress your shoulders down. Now bring your hands down. Good, try that again. Elevate your shoulders, and then depressing your shoulders down. Good, do that one more time. Shoulders go up, and then shoulders come down. Breathe again, opening through your chest. Feel your hands reaching a little further. Now we're going to combine those 2 movements with the movements of the squat, the chair pose, and the shoulders down. So hands on your legs, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lean forward as you hinge, push up to your chair pose. Bring your right hand back. And how about the left hand maybe? If you feel a little uneasy, keep one hand on your leg, that's okay. Lift your chest forward. Good, one more. Good, hands on legs, hips back, and have a seat. So that is our chair pose with the elevation and the depression. We try it again, ready? Hands on legs, inhale. Exhale, lean forward and hinge, lift up, halfway, reach one hand. Try both hands if you can. Good, breathing. Notice you're looking straight ahead. Again, shoulders out of your ears. Another breath. Beautiful, hands on your legs, hips back on the seat, on this chair, and just have a little bit of a break here. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Hands on the legs. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge forward and lift up. Hold it. Good, you can stay right here. If you want to add more challenge, one arm and the other arm hold. I always like this one. It always feels like I'm reaching, I'm lifting, I'm gonna jump forward. Good, I'm gonna fly up, take another breath. Hands on your legs, and then lean back, hips here. Okay, hands on the sides of your chair, and add your hip tilt side to side. I'm gonna move back forward to see you with my chair, and just keep doing your hip tilts. It feels so good. I love this. And when we're moving again, we're feeling how the grounding action, when we work our legs and we feel the legs doing some movement and holding us, we get grounding through the feet, which is so important for us. Now, bring your hands back to the heart, hold it. Now we're gonna reset your body, bring your hands down, scoop your arms up, inhale one time. And then exhale. So we bring our attention back to our center, back to the breath. Do that again. Ready? And we scoop up, inhale, rise. And then to your center. Good. Remember, exhale through the mouth is great. If you want to breathe it through the nose, that's okay too, but through the mouth, that's easier. Again, scoop your arms up, inhale. And then, you can make that sound. I make that sound all the time. Do it again. Ready? And we scoop, inhale, rise. And then go, Okay, let's add a new move. Bring your hands on your legs. Turn your body to the right. Now I'm gonna turn my body, my legs and my hips all the way to the right, and we're gonna set it for what we call warrior two. So our right leg is facing to the right. We're gonna step back with your left leg, but before we do that, put your left hand on the middle of the chair, right hand on the side of the chair. Now, step back with your left leg, and notice your left foot now is facing towards me, and I want you to shimmy your body so that you're feeling really supported with your right hip. So if you wanna move back a little more, you can, or forward. Now, if you notice that your front leg is getting a little bit trapped here or caught up here, you can move the leg more forward. If you're feeling a little more flexible in your hips, you can move the leg back. Good. Now, before we go any further, feel the strength of your legs. Lift your chest up. Good. Hold for breath. And now bring your right hand forward, and now your left hand out to the side. So this is called warrior two. Palms facing towards me, thumbs facing up, and this is called warrior because you're feeling like you're a warrior, strong, and you're powerful. Take a breath. Good. Using your core muscles, lift your chest and get taller. One more. All right, exhale. Put your right hand on your right thigh. Take your left palm, turn it up, and then reaching your left arm high as you can. So for many people, this is a hard position. So what I like to do sometimes, I'll just bend my elbow and put my fingers on my shoulder and then lift up. You can try that. Good, I like it. Take another 2 breaths. And then one more. And then inhale, rise. Take your left hand on your left thigh, and then take your right palm up and then lift up to here. So this is called reverse warrior. And this reverse warrior, again, if this is hard for you to do, just put your fingers on your shoulder and just lift your elbow. We're trying to get your right side to stretch. That's it. Breathe. Take another 2 breaths. And then one more. Beautiful. Come back to center. Right hand reaches. Left hand reaches out. Back to warrior two. And then hands on legs, hands on chair, and then scoot your hips back. And then rocking your hips side to side. Very good. Let's have you reset. Bring your feet flat on the floor. Scoop your arms up one time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring your hands on your thighs. We're gonna go back to our sun salutation. So lean forward, hold. Good, now inhale, lift your chest up, extension. Exhale, come halfway forward again, breathe. And then inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, center, beautiful, hold. Now let's move to the left side into your warrior two. So move your hips first and your legs. You're just walking over. And then move back a little bit on your chair for me. And taking your right hand on the inside of the chair and your left hand on the outside of the chair. Have your left knee facing to the left. And again, notice I'm already shimming my hips side to side. I'm tilting. Step back with your right leg and then finding your position. Right foot faces towards me. And just feel your hips grounding and getting situated on the chair. Sometimes you might have to move back a bit more. Once you're there, lift your chest up. So now we're stable in our lower body. Take another breath. Good, now reach your left hand out and your right hand out. So into your warrior two again, palms facing towards me, your thumbs are facing up. Take a moment, feel the strength of your warrior two. Now, do me a favor, see your left knee's bending, make sure it's going to the left, and your right knee, can you straighten out a little bit more? Good. Now, take your left hand on your left thigh, turn your right palm up, and then gently reach sideways, our side angle pose. Breathing, and always remember, you can always come back to your fingertips and your shoulder and just lift. Good. If you want a little bit more range of motion, you can put your forearm down here and just go for a little more reach. Good. Breathe. Work with your body, breathing. Every time we move, it's all good. Make sure your palm is up on your left hand. Good. Rise up, right hand on your right thigh, left hand reaches out, left palm up, and then reverse the warrior. Again, you can take your fingertips on your shoulder and just lift your elbow. We're just feeling the breath, we're feeling the pose. Again, don't forget to breathe in with me. And then exhale, hold. Do it one more time, breath, inhale. And then exhale, keep the chin just a little lower. Don't go too far up with the chin. One more. Good, come back to warrior two and hold it. Find your strength. Good, hands on thighs, hands on the chair, and then move your hips back as you come back to center. Rock your hips side to side. Oh, so already we can feel our legs and hips working, our core muscles, and we're getting some movement in the shoulders as well. So I love that. Take a couple more hip tilts side to side. And now we're gonna reset into your sun salutation like we did before. So let's get grounded, centered for a moment. Hands to the heart. Sweep your arms up one time, inhale. And then exhale, hands on thighs. We lean forward as we hinge. And then inhale, lift your chest and make sure the shoulders are down. That's it. Exhale, come forward again one more time. And now sweep your arms up using your back muscles, arms, and to your center. Exhale, hold. All right, let's make a different move here, a different change with what we're gonna do. So let's have you put your hands on your thighs. We're gonna come back to standing position, lean forward, and then come all the way up. Now, we're gonna make a change here into a warrior two. So we did everything seated, but if you wanna stay in the chair, you can. I'm gonna demonstrate the next poses that we're gonna do together in a standing position. So let's do this. Stand in front of your chair, turn your body to the right. Now, when we line up our feet, right foot faces to the right, and your left foot's gonna step back like this. So your left toes are facing towards me. Remember, if you want to be in the chair, here you can. Otherwise, let's hold. We're in this position. Take your leg back as far as you can that's comfortable for you. Find your solid base first, then reach the right hand out and your left hand out. So now we're standing in a warrior two. Keep the chair nearby. If you get nervous, you can hold the chair as well. Breathing, take a moment. All right, ready? Take your right hand on your right thigh, turn your left palm up, and then reach the left hand sideways. Our side angle pose. So now we do the same poses that we just did, but now in a standing position. Reach a little bit more, take 2 more breaths. Try to feel the breath through the belly, just not through your chest. Good, now inhale, rise, left hand on your left thigh, right hand reaches out, palm up, and then lean back, reverse the warrior. Again, you can always take your fingers on your shoulder and just lift, or you can just bend your elbow. This works. Breathe. Take 2 more breaths now, just 2 more breaths here. Good, and 1 more slow breath, inhale. Beautiful, come back to center, warrior two, feel your strength. Hands on hips. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna shift our weight forward to the right foot. So bend a little bit here on the back leg, and then shift your weight forward and then bring your feet back to center. Good. Circle the shoulders again. Now we're gonna reset with a standing sun salutation. So same thing. If you're in the chair, stay there. Sweep your arms up, rise, lift. Exhale, hands on legs, hinge forward, a little squat. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, come forward again, breathe. And now sweep the arms up, rise, lift your body even higher, legs straight. Right to your heart center. Okay, we're gonna set up warrior two, standing position. Remember, if you wanna be seated, you can. Otherwise, I'm gonna turn my body to my left. My left foot faces the left wall, so move out just a bit. Step back with your right leg, and then finding your warrior two. Again, left knee facing this way, and your right toes are facing towards me. Reach your left hand out, and then the right hand out as well. So lifting your chest. Feel the strength of your warrior two. One more time, if you need to be in the chair, if you like that's more comfortable, This is perfect. Hold. One of the things we do in yoga is we repeat poses sometimes because what happens is it gets us stronger and we feel more grounded in our feet. Now, hold your warrior two if you're standing with me. Take your left hand on your left leg, turn your right palm up, and side angle, hold. Again, fingertips on your shoulder if that helps you out a little bit more and feels right. Breathe. I love it, breathe. And if you want, you can take your hand on the chair behind you here, a little variation. Yeah, instead of putting it on your thigh, if that feels okay. Take 2 more breaths with me, inhale. And then 1 breath. All right, inhale, rise up. Take your right hand on your right thigh, left palm faces up, and then lean back. So you can bring the hand as high as you can. You can bring your fingertips to your shoulder, but what's the most important is we're feeling the left side open up. Good, let your right shoulder slide down a bit more. You got it, take 3 more breaths. Can you bend your front leg a little more? Good. How about 1 more breath? Beautiful. Come back to center. Left hand reaches out. Right hand reaches out. Now, shifting your weight to our left side, we bend your back leg, and then we shift and bring your feet together. Okay, face the front here. Come back to your chair, and we'll reset with our Sun Salutation again. So we're here, take a breath. Hands, heart, namaste. Good. Ready? Sweep your arms up. Breath, inhale. Exhale, hands on thighs. Hold, lean forward. Take a moment. Breathe. Now inhale, lift your chest up. Extension. And then exhale, come forward again. Beautiful. Sweep your arms up. You're looking good. You're feeling good today. Exhale to your heart center. Beautiful. Do it one more time for me. Sweep the arms up. Rise and lift. Exhale, hands on your legs. Hinge forward. You got this. Inhale, I feel that you're getting a little bit bigger with your range of motion and you're feeling looser, you're feeling more grounded, hands up to sky. And exhale to the center, beautiful. From here, what I want to do is let's come back into your chair pose. Remember how we did this one. So just a little review, hands on your legs. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lean forward, push up, halfway you hold. Reach one hand, how about the right hand maybe? Can you do the left hand? Go for it. There you go. Lift your chest. Breathing, hands on legs, hips come back, and have a seat on your chair. Ooh, that was very good. Rocking up side to side. I think we can try this one more time. Ready? Hands on legs. Now adjust. If you're feeling like it was too far, come back a little bit on your chair. That's okay. Now, hands on legs. Inhale. Lean forward, hinge up, and stand up. Push, use your arms. How about the left hand first? And then the right hand. There you go, hold it. Now lift your chest up, open your heart up. Take your breath. Take another 2 breaths, hold. We're feeling our legs, we're feeling strong. Beautiful, hands on legs. Hips go back, gently let the hips come down. We made it back to the chair. Hands on the sides and your hip tilts. I always say to myself when I'm doing that pose, I think, oh man, I can't wait to take it back to the chair. And then we're back to the chair, I'm like, yay, hallelujah. Take another rock here side to side. All right, we're gonna add on another pose here, but we're gonna ask you to come back to a standing position. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna work on balance, but also grounding. So, hands on your legs. Inhale, lift your chest up. I'm so excited you're here today. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just very excited that you're here with me. Exhale, lean forward and we stand up. As you push, use your arms. Okay, we're gonna move to your right side. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way so you can see me. And we're gonna start with your left leg, So your left leg's here. We're gonna set it for what we call tree pose. So before we go any further, I want you to move a little closer to your chair so it's right next to you here. So you have good support. Now we're gonna take your right foot and just place the heel on top of the foot here like this. Now, if you're a little bit more balanced and you have good balance with your legs, you can take your heel and just put it on the side of the ankle, just above the ankle joint. Now, if you're even more balanced, you can bring your foot up to the calf. Wow, now we're on one leg. If that's okay, we can bring the foot all the way up just above the knee joint, but make sure that we're not on the knee joint itself. So make sure you're above the knee joint. Now, any of those options work. I'm gonna choose option 1. We're here. You ready? Let's do it. So heel on top of the foot. And before we go any further, I wanna ask you, what kind of tree are you? This is tree pose. Bring your thumbs to your heart. So maybe, are you a Christmas tree maybe, a palm tree, money tree, whatever kind of tree you are, we're gonna add now. You have branches, maybe you're an apple tree. So inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, here's your roots, not your roots, your branches and your leaves and arms come up. Hello, I'm a tree. Now, if you're feeling really balanced and you can do this, then try bringing the other hand up. If that's not okay, then you can be a one branch tree. This works. And bring your hands as high as you can. Now, if you want, you can always stay here. That's okay. Take 2 more breaths. Feel the tree. We're a tree in a forest and we're feeling strong and we're feeling tall. Take another breath. All right, release the hand first and we lean now towards your left leg and we just take that leg off and then moving side to side. So we're gonna do this, moving your hips. You can hold the chair for balance and we're just moving hips side to side just to feel the effects of that pose and add a little hip tilts around, hip circles. Good. And then we'll go the other direction for me. Nice. And let's take 2 scoops. So bring your hands here, right hand scoops up, and then exhale, let your hands come down. So I love doing this reset because it allows us to feel our legs and feeling grounded again through the feet. All right, from here, let's come up and let's have you switch sides. So I'm gonna move my chair. We're gonna move to the other side here, and with your right foot right next to the chair, right hand holds the chair. Move your left heel right on top. And we know all the options, right? We've got this position, the ankle, the calf, and then we've got the knee joint. So any of those options work. Again, I'm gonna choose the first option. We hold the heel right on top. Heart to the center here with the hand, thumb, hold. Again, we ask the question, what kind of tree am I today? Am I a palm tree, bonsai tree, maybe a fruit tree? Yeah. We said Christmas tree, right? Yeah, we did. Take a breath. If you'd like to let your branches grow, do that right now. Get taller. And maybe you're like an oak tree, redwood tree, maybe a big redwood tree like this. Now, if that's too much, keep your hand here. Take a breath. Just open your chest. Take 2 more times. As you're lifting up your heart, take a moment. Just feel your chest rise. Take 2 more breaths. And then 1 more. All right, release the hand down and then shift your weight to the right leg and then gently just let the left leg come down and then moving your hips side to side, just feeling the effects of that pose. And maybe what I like to do is just pick your feet up. So a lot of times when you do poses that are really leg-based, strong, we really get a sense of our feet and where we're holding it. And then especially when we're moving, our feet are so important. So let's have you keep moving, adding some hip circles around. Good. You can take your hand to the side or on your hip this way. Good. Notice I'm shifting, but I'm actually lifting my heels up. I want you to do the same thing. Good. Other direction. Breathe. All right, come back to center. Take your left hand here on the side. Scoop up 2 times. Rise. And then, 1 more time. We scoop, rise up, lift. And then exhale and breathe. Okay, let's come back to the chair. I'm gonna readjust my chair position for you. So we're here and we're finding our center. Good. And again, feet are flat, knees are bent. Let's just do our hip tilts. And again, we're finding our center position. And remember, we always can come back to this move or any easy move just to reset. And I like doing this pose because just the movement itself, we can feel the hips. And I want you to notice right now for yourself, do you feel a little more range of motion? Do you feel more ease? A little less stress? I hope so. Let's come back to center. Feet flat, knees bent. Start with a scoop to the front. And then exhale, heart center, breathe. Now we're gonna make a little change here. I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna expand out. And then exhale right to the center. Start making a little circle, right? Try that again. We scoop up. And then we exhale, come back to center, breathe. Do it 1 more time. We scoop forward, lift. And then we come back to center, exhale, hold. Now we're gonna bring our hands back to prayer. And we're gonna do 1 salutation, and then we're out. Scoop your arms up, rise. Exhale, hands on your feet, on your legs, on my thighs. Now lean forward, hold. I'm feeling my feet. Lift your chest up. And then exhale, come forward. And now we rise, our final time, we lift up breath. And then right to your heart center. Just an easy scoop. Ready? Scoop up once. And exhale. So feel the grounding in your hips and your legs. One more time, we scoop up, rise. And then we exhale, hold. Take a moment, breathe. Feel all the energy in your body that's opened up, that's feeling grounded and feeling strong. I'm so happy you came with me today on this journey of yoga to move, and I cannot wait to move with you again. My name is Buddy, and I can't wait to move with you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.